Ever seen a watch go from $800 to $8,000 and think, why didn't I buy it when it was cheap? Yeah, same here. And guess what? That moment is happening again, right now, in real time. Except this time, you're early. So don't blink, and definitely don't click away, because I am about to show you 28 watches that are about to pop off in 2025. And when they do, you'll either be bragging or watching from the sidelines with serious regret. Let's start with number 1, Serica A Magnetic Diving Chronometer. The Serica A Magnetic Diving Chronometer delivers high-end performance and finishing at a highly approachable price of $1,993. Crafted from 316L stainless steel, its 39mm case is water-resistant to 300 meters and boasts anti-magnetic protection up to 50,000 amperes per meter. A polished ceramic bezel with dual timing scales adds underwater functionality, while a black enamel dial with domed Super Luminova C3 markers ensures visibility in any condition. Protected by a 2mm thick double-domed sapphire crystal, this diver blends compact dimensions with luxurious materials, making it equally suited to deep-sea missions or daily wear. Number 2, Longines Heritage Sector Dial. This timepiece is a masterclass in vintage-inspired elegance, priced at a very approachable $2,700. This 38.5mm stainless steel piece pulls its design cues from 1930s sector dials, blending sharp symmetry with modern refinement. The black dial, segmented with clean geometric lines, offers a timeless aesthetic that remains understated yet striking. Housed under a scratch-resistant sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating, it balances heritage looks with daily durability. Inside ticks a self-winding mechanical movement with an impressive 72-hour power reserve, beating at 25,200 vibrations per hour for reliable accuracy. A triple safety folding clasp secures the stainless steel bracelet. Water-resistant to 3 bar, it's a piece made for dress occasions with just enough robustness for everyday wear. Number 3, Montblanc Iced Sea Automatic Date Zero Oxygen. Forget typical dive watches, this one has been to the edge of breathability. The Iced Sea Zero Oxygen isn't just a name. The case is literally sealed with zero oxygen inside to prevent fogging and moisture even at intense underwater depths. Crafted from distressed steel, the 41mm case has a rugged, well-traveled look that pairs with everything from a wetsuit to a worn leather jacket. The star, though? That dial. It's a gray, glacier-textured masterpiece, inspired by the mer de glace in the Alps, and achieved using gratte-boisé, a nearly lost technique that adds a haunting, frosted depth effect, like staring into the soul of a frozen lake. Montblanc carved this dial like a sculptor in ice. Water-resistant to 300 meters, ISO 6425 dive certified, and priced at $4,700, this piece gives you real explorer energy without needing to summit Everest. The caseback features an epic 3D engraving of an iceberg, and the interchangeable rubber strap has an on-the-fly adjustment system that feels ultra-modern. It's frosty, functional, and totally unique. Number 4, Nevada Grenshin Chronomaster Valsha 23 Aventurin Blue. The Nevada Grenshin Chronomaster is a $5,000 limited edition celebration of vintage mechanics and celestial beauty. At its heart beats a fully restored Valsha 23 VZ movement, an iconic hand-wound column wheel chronograph first introduced in 1916. Revered for its reliability and smooth function, this caliber represents a golden era of horology. Only 25 individually numbered pieces exist, each showcasing a deep blue aventurine dial that shimmers like a night sky. Super Luminova adds a glowing touch, while the crisp white markings offer high contrast and legibility. Paired with a blue calf leather strap, this piece delivers old-world soul in a modern, artful package. Mechanical poetry under glass. It's a rare fusion of heritage and wonder. Number 5, Tudor Pelagos Ultra Titanium. Built like a deep-sea rover and dressed like stealth tech, this 43mm beast is pure function with sharp form. The full titanium build keeps it light on the wrist, but tough as nails, with a sandblasted matte dial that looks straight out of a tactical ops manual. The bezel? Titanium with a matte ceramic insert and a glow that punches through pitch black. Waterproof to 1,000 meters, Metis and COSC certified, and rocking a 65-hour power reserve, this isn't a desk diver. With a price between $5,360 and $7,645, it is a tool watch for purists. Engineered for extremes, but also clean enough to pull off with cargo trousers and a knit polo. Number 6. Bremont Terra Nova 42.5 Chronograph Bronze. The Bremont Terra Nova 42.5 Chronograph Bronze, priced at $6,150, is a robust tool watch that merges expedition-ready functionality with refined design. Its 42.5mm case is crafted from cupro aluminum bronze, a material that naturally patinates over time, creating a unique finish for each wearer. The bi-directional bronze compass bezel with a ceramic insert adds both visual intrigue and practical navigational use. The green gradient dial features bold superluminova numerals and hands, ensuring visibility in all conditions. Powering this chronograph is the chronometer-rated caliber BE50AV automatic movement with a 56-hour power reserve, driving a central sweep seconds hand, 30-minute counter, and date at 6 o'clock. Paired with a green and black NATO strap, it is ready for the wild or the city. Number 7. Tag Heuer Monaco Chronograph. Straight out of the 70s and dipped in stealth, this all-black Monaco doesn't just honor the past, it reinvents cool. The 39mm square case, crafted in sandblast DLC-coated titanium, wears light but looks lethal. The matte finish gives it a noir edge, like something that you'd expect to see peeking from under Steve McQueen's racing glove, if McQueen were driving in 2025. Inside tucks the in-house caliber TH2000 with an impressive 80-hour power reserve, pushing chrono precision through that signature left-hand crown. At $9,450, it is a collector's dream disguised as a rebel's dress watch, best paired with black leather, dark denim, and a don't care swagger. Number 8. Cartier Tank Louis Cartier Full Metal Edition. There's classic, and then there's iconic. This is the latter, reborn in pure yellow gold with unapologetic flair. The tank's rectangular case melts into its Brancard-like sculpture, and this full metal edition doubles down on that elegance. The black lacquer dial is stripped bare, no numerals, no clutter, just golden sword hands slicing through in silence. Paired with a sapphire-set beaded crown and wrapped in a semi-matte black alligator strap, it whispers luxury with every tick. At $13,500, it is the kind of watch that doesn't chase trends, it defines them. Wear it with crisp tailoring, Cuban collars, or nothing but confidence. Number 9. The Zenith Chronomaster Original Triple Calendar. This one is a triple threat wrapped in stainless steel. At first glance, the 38mm case throws off that classic chronograph vibe, but look again and you'll see layers, literally. The silver opaline dial contrasts beautifully with the black subdials, while a complete calendar layout and a perfectly placed moon phase at 6 o'clock turn this into a complication-heavy masterpiece without any visual clutter. At $13,900, you are getting 4 complications in one: chrono, calendar, moon phase, small seconds, all in a streamlined silhouette that wears like a vintage sports watch with a suit's IQ. This is what happens when Swiss watchmaking nerds decide to flex hard, but tastefully. Number 10. IWC Engineer Black Ceramic. The IWC Engineer Black Ceramic is priced at $19,500 and delivers an impressive blend of high-tech engineering and contemporary design. Crafted entirely from black ceramic, including the case, bracelet, crown, and caseback ring, this 42mm watch is remarkably lightweight and highly resistant to scratches, corrosion, and daily wear. It houses the in-house automatic caliber 82-110, offering a 60-hour power reserve and a Peloton winding system with ceramic components for added durability. The dial features a textured grid motif under a sapphire crystal, with a smoked sapphire caseback offering a subtle view of the movement. Water resistant to 100 meters, and fitted with an integrated ceramic bracelet and titanium butterfly clasp, this modern timepiece combines toughness, elegance, and precision in a distinctive, stealthy package. Number 11. Zenith Chronomaster Original Triple Calendar Lapis Lazuli. Lapis Lazuli on a watch dial isn't just rare, it's a visual statement. This deep electric blue stone has been prized ever since ancient Mesopotamia. And here, it's paired with Zenith's hyper-precise El Primero movement. The 38mm steel case feels perfectly vintage modern. And inside, a mechanical ballet. Triple calendar, moon phase, and a 1/10 of a second chronograph, all ticking at 5 Hz. The subdials don't clutter, they compose. Wear it with a navy cashmere blazer or minimalist knitwear, and let the lapis do the talking. At $22,700, this is more than just a watch. It is celestial mechanics meeting ancient luxury. Number 12. Bulgari Octo Finissimo Skeleton 8 Days Gubelin Edition. This isn't just thin, it's razor sharp. The titanium case is feather light, almost disappearing on the wrist. But what steals the show is that architectural skeleton dial. The movement is wide open, raw, unapologetically mechanical, with deep layers and blue accents slicing through the structure like neon veins. The manual wound BVL 199 SK delivers a wild 8-day power reserve, and you get to watch every second of it tick through the glass. Limited to Gubelin and priced between $22,200 and $36,014, this is avant-garde design for the minimalist with edge. Think midnight suits, no tie, titanium cufflinks, and zero compromises. Number 13. Blancpain 50 Fathoms Tech Gombessa. This is not your average dive watch. It's practically military hardware for the wrist. Measuring in at a commanding 47mm, the titanium case somehow wears lighter than it looks, while still feeling like it could survive a shipwreck. The absolute black, as they call it, dial is a void. No gloss, no glare. Built for total underwater clarity, with a unique 3-hour timing system designed specifically for deep saturation dives. Inside, a secured movement adds durability that even most high-end tool watches don't touch. Priced at $31,500, this is built for divers who don't just flirt with the deep. It is made for those who live in it. Number 14. Jaeger LeCoultre Reverso Tribute. This isn't just two faces, it's two worlds on your wrist. One side, pure elegance with classic Reverso lines and Dauphine hands. Flip it, and you're looking at a microcosm of global travel, complete with a world map, 24-hour civil time, large date, and second time zone display, all laid out with surgical symmetry. The movement? A manual wind caliber 834, packed into just 6mm of mechanical poetry. With a price tag of $34,900, this watch is for the discreet jet setter, someone who pairs linen suits with stories, not luggage tags. And that patented double-disc date system? That's a flex you won't find anywhere else. Reverso engineering at its clever best. Number 14. Chopard LUC XP Urushi Year of the Dragon. This is more than a watch. It is a wearable masterpiece steeped in symbolism, mythology, and masterful heritage. The 39.5mm case is sculpted from ethical 18-karat rose gold, impossibly slim at 6.8mm, and houses a micro rotor movement that is all finesse, the LUC 9617L. But the real magic? That Urushi lacquer dial, hand-painted using the ancient Japanese makie technique by Minori Koizumi, a grand master of detail. Each dial takes 20 hours to complete, and there are only 88 of them in the world. The dragon motif, swirling in imperial red and gold over layered mother of pearl and gold powder, pulses with cultural weight and fiery elegance. Priced at $34,973, this isn't just a limited edition, it is a cultural artifact. Best worn with minimalist black to let the dial do all the storytelling. You're not buying time, you're wearing legend. Number 16. Chapek Antarctique S Stormy Gray. This one doesn't chase trends, it's about capturing mood. The Antarctique S Stormy Gray takes everything that makes Chapek a cult favorite and distills it into a 38.5mm symphony of restraint and detail. The gray guilloche dial looks like wind over steel, fluid, hypnotic, and endlessly reflective under shifting light. The case is slim, sculpted, and fully brushed stainless steel. But look closer. The integrated bracelet flows like liquid architecture, effortlessly refined. Inside ticks the SXH5 automatic caliber, skeletonized, hand-finished, and visible through the open caseback. It's got a 60-hour reserve, but honestly, you'll be staring at the movement more than checking the time. The piece is discreetly iced with 0.95 carats of diamonds, not for flash, but to accentuate contrast, like lightning crackling through clouds. Available at $42,300, it is limited low-key luxe for those who crave storm energy dressed in elegance. Number 17. Breguet Tradition 7097. Mechanical purity on full display. This 40mm white gold Breguet doesn't hide anything. It's like looking under the hood of a vintage racing machine, except everything is symmetrical, balanced, and impossibly refined. The gear train, balance, and bridges, all exposed, perfectly aligned on the main plate. At 4 o'clock, the historical parachute shock system sits proudly, not just a nod to horological history, but a living piece of it. The retrograde seconds arc adds subtle animation, sweeping like a heartbeat across open mechanics. On a dark alligator strap, and priced at $43,300, it is classical rebellion, tailored for collectors who want the soul of old watchmaking without a drop of pretense. Number 18. Audemars Piguet Remaster 02 Chronograph. This isn't a watch, it is brutalist sculpture in motion. Inspired by a 1961 AP design limited to just 7 pieces, the Remaster 02 is a bold architectural tribute to raw form and asymmetry. Now reimagined in a 41mm rectangle of sand gold, a subdued alloy blending white and pink gold. The dial? 12 sharp triangles arranged with surgical precision, each finished with directional satin brushing, like shards of blue steel catching light from different angles. Inside, the ultra-thin caliber 7129 hums with finesse, minus the date for cleaner symmetry. At $47,200 and limited to 250 pieces, this is the rare collector's grail that pairs best with sharp tailoring, artistic minds, and zero compromise. Number 19. MB&F Legacy Machine SP1 Platinum. This is what happens when MB&F goes minimalist, with a twist. At 38mm, the platinum case feels almost reserved, but the dial? A floating domed canvas in sky blue or moody anthracite, anchored by delicate white hands and nothing else. The hand-wound SP1 movement beats slow at 2.5 Hz, giving it a poetic tick that leans more symphony than stopwatch. It is a sculpture for the wrist, framed in platinum and strapped to supple calfskin. Priced at $82,000, this isn't for showing off. It's for those who collect art, not watches. Quiet power, maximum presence. Number 20. De Bethune DB28XS Purple Rain. This isn't a watch, it's an interstellar object disguised as time. The DB28XS Purple Rain takes De Bethune's legendary craftsmanship and turns it into a cosmic event. The case, sculpted from polished titanium and chemically oxidized to a haunting deep purple, shimmers like a nebula in motion. At just 38.7mm, it wears elegantly compact, but feels anything but small, especially with that guilloche dial glinting under white gold stars like a galaxy trapped under sapphire. At $85,151, this is less about timekeeping and more about time bending. Paired best with avant-garde black fits, minimal aesthetics, and a soul tuned to the rare and the celestial. Number 21. Parmigiani Fluidie Turek Perpetual Calendar. Morning blue sounds soft, but this dial hits with serious presence. Hand-grained for texture that shifts with the light, surrounded by 18-karat gold applique indices encased in polished platinum that gleams without shouting. The Turek's classic fluted bezel frames a perpetual calendar display so elegantly arranged it feels like a pocket watch from the future. Flip it over, and the black studs, those 18-karat rose gold bridges and Fleurier finishing, are artwork under sapphire. A quiet powerhouse with 265 components running on a manual PF733 movement. Available at $99,400, it is ultra-high horology worn like quiet confidence. Best matched with tailored gray wool. No logos, no noise. Number 22. Piaget Polo Flying Tourbillon Moon Phase. This $99,000 timepiece is a striking fusion of technical brilliance and celestial elegance. Housed in a lightweight 44mm titanium cushion-shaped case, it features a captivating blue openwork dial showcasing a flying tourbillon at 12 o'clock and an astronomical moon phase at 6. Inside beats Piaget's ultra-thin 642p manual winding movement, just 4mm thick and composed of 175 components, reflecting masterful engineering. With 37 hours of power reserve and water resistance of up to 10 bar, this timepiece blends horological prestige with wearable sophistication. An avant-garde moon orbiting on your wrist. Number 23. FP Journa Chronometre Bleu Tantalou case. This one doesn't scream, it mesmerizes. The 39mm case is made of tantalum, a rare, nearly mythical metal named after the Greek tormentor Tantalus. Dense, dark, and difficult to machine, it shimmers with an ethereal blue-gray hue unlike anything else in watchmaking. Paired with a chrome blue dial so deep that it looks like wet paint, it radiates quiet defiance. Cream Arabic numerals float cleanly across the dial, with a small second subdial discreetly tucked away at 7:30 like a signature that only insiders will notice. Inside, a hand-wound 18-karat rose gold movement, finished like haute couture, with twin barrels feeding 56 hours of near-perfect chronometric precision. Priced between $105,765 and $185,153 on the market now, it has gone from under the radar to underground legend. Best worn with nothing flashy, just sharp tailoring and a knowing glance. Number 24. A Lange und Zerne Odysseus Honeygold. Honeygold isn't just a name. It's a proprietary alloy that glows warmer than yellow gold and wears tougher than it looks. Limited to just 100 pieces, this Odysseus wraps its complexity in a case of molten caramel elegance, paired with a matching 18-karat honeygold bracelet that feels like liquid metal on the wrist. The brown dial is textured like dark roasted espresso, with Lange's signature outside date and weekday display anchoring its symmetry. Flip it over, and the L155.1 movement shines. 312 components, immaculately finished, beating beneath a sapphire back. At $110,000, this is high horology that whispers, not shouts. Built for those who wear confidence, not logos. Number 25. Chopard Alpine Eagle 41 XPCS Platinum. The Chopard Alpine Eagle 41 XPCS in Platinum takes the sleek, sporty Alpine Eagle silhouette and elevates it to a new pinnacle of refinement, priced at $110,500. Crafted entirely from platinum, including the case, integrated bracelet, and folding clasp, this timepiece exudes an icy, substantial elegance. The 41mm case is paired with a mesmerizing blue fume dial, stamped with the collection's signature iris-like pattern and finished with luminescent markers for low light readability. Inside, beat Chopard's ultra-thin 96.42L automatic movement, just 3.3mm thick, yet delivering a robust 65-hour power reserve. With an exhibition case back, 100 meters of water resistance, and precise finishing throughout, this Alpine Eagle isn't just luxury sportswear, it is horological royalty with a glacier-cool edge. Number 26. The Rolex Land Dweller 40. Honeycomb dials don't just belong in vintage catalogs anymore. Rolex just revived the texture in a way that feels future-proof. The lattice-style dial shimmers under light, bouncing off the ever-rose gold case with an elegance that stops time, even if only visually. Paired with the sleek, flat Jubilee bracelet and beveled lug interaction, the watch wears like a sculpture, fitted for tuxedos, silk shirts, or even minimalist Japanese tailoring. That open case back? a rare flex from Rolex, showcasing the new caliber 7135 with its ceramic balance staff and insane 5 Hz beat rate. Priced at $119,698 and already causing buzz since Watches and Wonders 2025, expect this one to become unobtainium soon. Number 27. Gerald Charles Maestro 9.0 Tourbillon. The Gerald Charles Maestro 9.0 Tourbillon, priced at $140,600, is a rare blend of Roman elegance and Swiss haute horlogerie, limited to just 50 pieces. Its 18-karat rose gold dial is left uncoated, ensuring that each timepiece has a unique patina thanks to artisanal craftsmanship. Only 2 can be produced per month. Inside, the signature Maestro case beats the Swiss-manufactured 9.0 caliber, featuring a central hour and minute hand with a 60-second flying tourbillon cage at 6 o'clock. The tourbillon bridge is crafted in 18-karat yellow gold, and the rotor is finished in 22-karat rose gold with a honeycomb motif. Water resistant to 100 meters and boasting a 50-hour power reserve, this is horology sculpted into wearable architecture. Number 28. Patek Philippe Grand Complications White Gold. This isn't just a watch, it's the kind of creation that silences a room. Crafted in white gold with skeletonized lugs so sharply executed that they look airbrushed onto the wrist, the 42mm case houses a symphony of complications in mechanical harmony. The dial is a metallic ice blue sunburst, layered on an 18-karat gold plate and finished with Dauphine-style hands that glint like frozen lightning. The navy blue alligator strap wraps it in quiet opulence, anchored by Patek's patented triple fold clasp. Priced at $1,320,441, this isn't flex, it's legacy in motion, designed for those whose suits are bespoke and whose calendars are carved in minutes, not meetings. So, which one of these is calling your wrist? Whether you're hunting future grails or under-the-radar legends, these 28 timepieces could be the smartest moves you make this year. Markets shift fast, but taste, craftsmanship, and rarity always hold value. Now is your moment to buy smart before everyone else catches on. Time's ticking, literally. Don't let these deals slip by.